Aaron Lewis. I am one of your hosts on Let's Talk So Flow Real Estate Radio Show. And I am also the broker of K1 Realty Group. That's where if you're interested in buying or selling, we can help you. And happy holidays. And before we get into the show, I want to give you my contact information, 954-248-9149. 954-248-9149. All of my social media is K1 Realty Group and Dr. Karen Lewis. And now I'm going to pass the mic over to one of our hosts.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Tamika Moses, and I'm one of the co-hosts of Let's Talk South Flow Radio. And I can be reached at 954-404-4646. My social media handles are Tamika Moses _ and Robin Bird Realty.
Awesome, Tamika. Thank you for the coffee.
Let me tell you,
thank you for my coffee.
So I guess I got fussed out the first time I came in here without her coffee, and she looked at me and she like, "You came in without some coffee for me," and I forgot to call her. So she fussed me out like I was a child. Then we got on air and she fussed me out some more. So from then on, I will always remember to call Dr. Karen and ask her, "Do you want some coffee?"
Look at our host. She is beautiful.
Hi. She got the makeup on today.
Yeah, she looks beautiful.
I did this myself, guys.
What did you do? You did what?
I'm trying things out here.
Wow. I wish y'all could see her, but since you can't see her now, just join us on our YouTube where you can see her live. Our host is beautiful. She can go ahead and introduce herself. Then we're going to jump in with our guest. We're going to tell you a little bit about our guest.
All right, good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. It's Alicia Wright with K1 Realty, also known as Real Estate Her First. Oh, welcome.
Welcome. Wow. And on her shirt, I tell it all behind the scenes. I am an asset, not a liability. Real estate her first. That's a wham. Woo. All right, so wait. So, okay. We getting ready to just tell y'all. Let's tell y'all. I don't know if you all were impressed, but we were so impressed with the information that our guest here today gave us that we had to. It was a must that we bring him back because the information that he gives, you just gotta take it and run with it. We brought Fred Mclendon back. Fred, the mic is yours.
Hello, Frederick W. Mclendon of Mclendon Investments. Thank you so much for having me. I specialize in real estate of all types, commercial, residential. I flip properties, I buy properties, I sell properties, everything to do with real estate I do. I do real estate seminars. As a matter of fact, we're going to have a beautiful seminar coming up only for realtors, dealing with realtors and investors, how they can work together to make more money, not necessarily for the investors making money, but we need to make more money for these beautiful realtors out there and show them how they can work together with investors to make some more funds. How about that?
I was just snapping. I was listening to you and I was snapping pictures of the host, Fred. She looked so good.
Yes,
Fred.
Yes.
So you're so right about that especially us realtors, that we don't get it. And we're trying to tell everybody else how to get it and how to start investing. And we have the opportunity to get deals when people bring properties to us and we ignore it for a 3% commission. That's kind of like with that old mindset. And you're trying to bring us out. So when you bring us out and we build generational wealth in our own house, I'm going to preach, right? Yeah. We build generational wealth in our own house, then we can go out there and help other people.
Absolutely. You have to partner up because people think that you have this one person, this one entity that does everything. No, they have so many people behind them that are pushing, because you have the one entity that's in the front, but you have no idea what's in the back. If you think one person owns Sawgrass Mills, or you think one person owns that Northside Shopping Center, or you think one person owns Bank of America, etc., no, it doesn't work that way. People think that that particular person bought Twitter by himself for $44 billion. No, he put $4 or $5 billion, and everybody else put the other money towards it. He's just a person in the front. So it's nothing wrong with partnering up. And we don't, for some reason, a lot of us do not understand that. And once we get to that point, you'll see that you can make money. You'll see that once you do not have scared money, you can make money. And that's not just for realtors, but that's just anybody who's sitting around with, skibbity-doo, look at my house is paid off, look at the money in the bank, but you're not doing anything with it. And I can show you how to do things with that to make money, because in all honesty, I went from a townhouse, to a big house.
Mansion just
And I did that by not having scared money.
He wasn't being mind. We'll take that in a moment. But we know.
Exactly, to the state.
I've been there, y'all.
To the state.
Fred, okay. My turn, y'all. Okay, I'm hot today. I'm a little tired, but I'm good. I'm good. And Alicia, I just love the way she look, y'all. Y'all might get tired of me saying that.
Oh, I did a job, y'all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Okay, back to that. Okay, so Fred said, partner up, and he said scared money. Fred.
Yes.
So if somebody wants to partner up with you, and they don't have scared money, but they don't have no money, I can't make partner with you.
Well, I have people who don't have any money, and their job basically is to go out and do networking. So if you don't have $1, but you do have some wisdom, and you do have some, you have gas money where you can go look around, or etc., then you still can make deals. If someone brings me a deal and I say, oh, yeah, that's a good deal, I have no problem, giving them $5,000 or $10,000 if it's a good deal. They found the deal. They didn't have to give it to me. So they gave me the deal.
But you consider a good deal, though.
Well, I don't touch anything unless it's 50 grand in it. So it has to be a $50,000 profit in it for me, otherwise I don't touch it. Because the reason why you do that is because it's going to take you time to close that deal from beginning to end. It could take, average of 3, sometimes 6 months to close that deal. So 50 grand isn't that much if you're thinking 3 to 6 months. Now, if during that time the real estate market itself goes down, okay, so you only make 40. If it collapses, or you broke even. If it fluctuates, maybe you make 10, 20,000 more, which I have done as well. So that's why I don't touch anything unless it's 50 in it. And that's just my go-to number.
Yeah.
The only way I would touch it for less than that is if I'm doing someone a favor and I'm bringing in other people to work this deal to show them what it is to work a deal, to do the whole real estate genre. Then I'll put them in, I'll have them go to the Home Depot, I'll have them go, get the painters, I'll have them go get, everybody that needs to work, I'll have them go actually work it.
Yeah.
So the money then, this doesn't matter. Because if I put you in on this deal, and if you only make 5,000, guess what? You made 5,000 you didn't have before.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
So that's why I do not touch anything that's not 50. And I can literally go into a property at this point, within 15 minutes, I know exactly how much I'm going to put into it. Within, 5 or 10%. And I'm going to call my people, my realtor who deals with me. What's the comps? I already know the comps. Everything within 30 minutes, I know if I want that deal or not.
Yeah.
And if I'm fluctuating on it, I need 3 people to come to me and say it's a good deal.
Yeah, it's great working with investors, and a lot of realtors, they don't want to work with investors because everyone goes to like a DREA meeting or a BREA meeting, Brown Real Estate Investors or Day Real Estate Investors, and like, okay, now I'm an investor. I just went to that one meeting, now I'm an investor. So there are some realtors out there, they're like, no, I hate working with investors. Me, I'm great working with investors. When I got my real estate license, I got a real estate license during the crash. So I got used to and adjusted to working with investors. I still work with a lot of investors today. So I gotta vet my investors. So how do you bridge that gap with realtors and investors to let them know, hey, I'm a real investor or I'm not.
You have to get with an investor that wants to work with you as well, not just say, I'm going to give you a percentage, whatever percentage that you want from me. Because listen, my realtors know that I cut the cap in half. If you want to work with me, this is what it is.
Yeah.
You don't have to work with me, but this is what it is. And I've been doing this for the same cap for like 20 years. This is what I do. But what you will get from me is loyalty.
Exactly.
So if you do sell me that property and give me that property, when I sell it, you're getting it again.
Yeah.
And then I might throw you a couple more. So you might, it's what I call the Walmart, versus, what could I put it as? Walmart versus Louis, whatever. Louis Vuitton sells, this purse for $500. And Walmart.
You being too modest.
I'm going to New York and get it for $50. But anyway, so the Louis is going to sell 10 of them. The Walmart's going to sell 5,000 of them at $50. They're going to make more money. Okay, so when you deal with me, you're going to make more money in the end phase of it. Your percentage might go down, but you're going to make more in volume. And then you're going to make money just dealing with me and understanding what I do, because I'm going to give you the information if you're my realtor dealing with me for free, because when you talk to me, it's $3,000 to come talk to me.
Wow.
That's what it is to come talk to me for an hour. You come to my office, we talk for an hour. I give you my information, then I give you my phone number, and I give you my email. And the $3,000 is not to come really talk to me. $3,000 is to say, whenever I get a deal, whenever I need something, whatever I need to do, I'm going to call Fred. He's going to say, that's a good deal. No, that's a bad deal. This is how much it's going to cost for you to fix it. This is how much I'm going to save you to fix it. So the $3,000 is literally nothing compared to what I'm going to give you. Does that make sense so far?
No, it does. It's the information.
Well, here's one of the things that I found out. And I don't like to say it's just a black thing, it's a blue thing. I don't know, but you all may know. Is that what I will say is there are a lot of times when people don't have the mindset to go ahead and invest in Fred and to pay the $3,000 or to do whatever it takes because of his wisdom, his knowledge. And they would rather go on Google University and YouTube University. And you got to keep in mind, they're only going to tell you only so much so that they can get you to this step right here. Then you pay the $1,000, then you pay the $2,000, then you pay, and then at the end of the day, you don't have a person that you can touch to ask specifically what the circumstances, what the issue is, and somebody that can help you. Now, he said something that's powerful that I hope you all didn't miss it. He said, I'm loyal.
He's loyal. That's the thing. That's what you want.
You can't beat that by
You
itself.
cannot beat that. There's no cost to that.
In your track record, Fred, if I don't even talk to you because of you in the community, and I see and I hear things, and I know that he is loyal. I know that he don't have to say anything. He can downplay that small house, big house, whatever he wants to. But one of the things that I know that he does, he is a man of action. He is a man of giving and not trying to just hold everything just like this right here. That's why he's where he's at now.
Exactly.
Well, I used to give it away for free, but I found out that it didn't work. I would have seminars and I would have 20, 30 people come there and no one would do anything.
That's right.
And then I found out that if I do put a small little snippet on it, then they want to do it and they do it. So
Yes, they want to do it. And that's the mindset.
Even when they pay it, they still got that book up in the closet for years that they've been had $999. You can get rich and such, and that book still is up there.
But that's the mindset. And the thing about it is, you're more than likely giving the same information. I gave it to you for free, but if I put a cost onto it, now it's of value.
But not only that, you have to understand, when you have my phone number and you have my text, you can text me and talk to me, and you have my attention. I promise you, any deal you do, you're gonna, you'll save 10 times what you're giving me. I mean, you have to understand, I have a renovation company, I have a roofing company, all right, and I have all outlets from attorneys to realtors to everybody to get it started and get it done. Even when we sell the property, I don't even let another reason why I want to like working as well, they don't have to do anything with us on the phone. They don't even go to the house. I sell the houses myself. If a realtor calls and says, we have 4 appointments today. I do not come. I take care of that. I will be there. And normally within 1 week, I sell my house.
Track record, right? You know,
It's there and it's gone.
exactly. But you're hands on.
I'm hands on.
You're hands on, and that's the most important thing. And you said you're loyal.
Yeah.
You're loyal.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing.
When I leave here, I'm going to Home Depot.
Oh, wow.
You know, and I'm going to Home Depot because I have a couple of projects that I'm doing right now. I just bought another house in Liberty City and working on it right now. And I keep my workers there. No, what you need, I'm going to get it.
Well, I just need you 5 minutes before you leave. Wait, if they don't get it, Alicia, get the phone number out because I'm telling you, take your game to the next level. This is what we're saying. This is why we bring him over. We're saying, Fred is saying everybody doesn't have his phone number. Now, he came back to us twice.
Yes.
He came back to us twice.
I know this round two. I'm like,
This is
I was
round
excited.
2. And he volunteered and said, okay, I'm showing up. And to give everyone that information. I just need 5 minutes before you leave, though, because I got it. I'm going to be signing up doing something, okay? I get it.
This information, let me give you the reason I say realtors, why we really need to work together with investors. And I said this, I think last time I was here, I said this, but as a matter of fact, this particular realtor will be there at the seminar that we're going to do. It's going to be in mid-January. Once Christmas is over and New Year's, everybody got to do a party out. So this particular realtor has known me for a while. She went to one of my seminars before. And she called me this year and she said, Fred, I got this property, you think we should buy it? I mean, would you like to buy it, or so on and so on? So let me take a look at it. So I took a look at it, found out what you can get it for. I mean, what she wants to sell it for. And when she came back with your number, I said, why don't you go on with me? She said, what do you mean? I can't buy this house. I said, you can buy this house. I said, why don't you go on, why don't you partner with me and see what you can do? And I said, how much can you come up with? She came up with a small number,
Right.
comparably to what I was going to do. But I said, okay, we're going to do this. And this time, because normally I do like 60-40, 60 coming to me, 40 going to you, whatever. I said, we're going to do this 50-50 split. I'm going to show you how you can make money. And you're going to follow me. And the only thing you're going to do is you might work 2 days, if that. So I made her go pull some paper off the wall just to
Get her to do something.
I think she did that for like an hour. And then she kept telling me, no, do this. I said, no. Well, what about that? And I said, no, let me handle that part. You'll see how this is going to work. Mm-hmm. And time we started, time we sold the house, I think it was 3 months, she made $37,500.
Shucky. Alicia, you got to get a number.
She made $37,500 in 3 months, where she would have only made 3% or 2% on that sale, period, in the story.
Which would be nowhere close. But give us a call, guys, at 1-888-599-9626. We have a real life real estate investor buying back the block, guys. Give him a call.
So let me ask you something. Have you all set the date, location, everything,
The
time?
location is going to be my house.
Okay.
Most of the time I do anything.
So is it just for realtors or is it for?
It's just for realtors. I want realtors to come there.
Bring your
Now,
realtor.
if we have real investors that I'll probably bring them, or if a realtor wants to bring a real investor, I have no issue with that.
Gotcha.
What's a real investor?
Somebody who actually has money.
Exactly.
To invest.
And if you have that, then you are a real investor, because people want to invest. I've had people come to me and they got mad at me and they say, oh, I'm an investor. And I'm saying, okay, what do you got? I got 10,000. I'm like, honestly, you're not an investor to this part. You can be an investor. I've had people say, how much can I invest? I say $2. What do you mean $2? I just want you to get started. Because when I started investing, I invested $10 when I was young. And that $10 made $15, and $15 made $30, and so on and so on.
Keep on reinvesting.
And I went from investing $10 to invest in $500,000 to invest in $1 million at a time. So you just keep going with it.
Gotcha. Fred, what do you think about REITs, real estate investment trust?
I think, hold on.
Okay. Tell him he's on the radio.
We have him now. We have him now. We got this knowledge now. We know.
We taking advantage of it.
Exactly.
The real estate market and investing in the real estate market, you can do it, 10 different ways. The easiest way is to give somebody money and say, take my money and invest in real estate for me and give me a return on my money. Okay, so it's not about what I think about this. I don't care if whatever you invest in something, because putting your money in the bank's going to invest your money for you, and they're going to take all the rewards. So they're going to give you 0.9%, and they're going to go make 12% of your money. Why would you let them do that? True. Even if somebody said, I'll give you 3%, you're still making 2% more than the bank's going to give you.
True.
So if you get into real estate investment, I mean, the lowest you should look for is 6%. And you should always try to go to 25%, which is a, very good take on your money. In other words, if you have $100,000 and you make $25,000 doing nothing, on your 100 grand, that's great. If you had 10 grand and you make $2,500 doing nothing on your money, that's great. So that's how real estate works. I don't go about this real estate, that real estate, that real estate, because I've done almost everything. And I've had people give me $10,000 and $15,000. And I said, tell me what you want. Make a deal. Okay, that's what you want? Okay, fine. I'll get that for you in 3 months. So now and I tell them, then what you got back wasn't much. You made $2,500. I said, but that money was sitting in the bank, right? And you was doing nothing with it, right? So in 3 months, you made $2,500 on your money. Isn't that smart?
Yeah, absolutely.
Instead of just sitting in the bank doing nothing with it.
Exactly. I want to rewind because I think this is very important. So when I started here, because I hadn't met you probably like 6-7 years ago, when they were building the Liberty Square project, and you were very vocal about them not having any black developers on that project, which was it was astonishing because I was like, yeah, you're in a black area, of Liberty City. And now I just heard you saying you're doing another property in Liberty City. Could you tell our listeners how important it is to reinvest in that community and what's going on in that community?
Okay, this could be a funny thing because people think that, because everybody knows I'm pro. That's just me giving back. But I'm not so much into the, oh my God, gentrification thing.
Yes.
Because I want us to get the hell up out of there. Excuse my language. I want the pork and beans to be taken down. I want all of that to be gone because we have to get another mindset.
Yes.
I was telling somebody the other day, and I was like, no, I don't want the Africans to stay over there in their tribe in that little hut and say, oh man, this is how they live. Isn't that great? No, get them out of there. Technology is now, we have a phone that can do 1,000 things, and we have cars that drive.
Yes.
So why do we want them to stay in the hut?
Exactly.
Dig a hole to go use the bathroom. No, everybody should just come up. And if we keep the pork and beans the way it is, they're not going to come up. They're going to be in that little enclave, and that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
What we don't have is enough people who fight in politics for what's going on the ground of real estate for the city and the county. Once again, I was, they had me on Miami Herald, they had me on so on and so on, and I was raising purity about how did they have a Hispanic go in and get that contract. It was a $350 million contract.
Yeah,
which of course is going to be, by the time it's finished, it's going to be $500 million.
Exactly. And that's how it worked. Yeah.
And I did get on that. The commissioner at that time, I'm not even going to mention his name, but I did get his case. He actually came to my house for a fundraiser, etc., etc. But because there's no way he shouldn't have been jumping up and down saying, no, this is not going to happen. This is Liberty City. This is the pork and beans. This is historically African-American area, and we should have an African-American general contractor doing this. The general contractor, you know what the general contractor does? He signs the paper.
Yeah.
for other people to work.
Exactly.
He doesn't dig
He just
anything.
outsourced everything. Yeah, that's a general contract.
I have 1,000 general contractors I could have put.
And it was, and I loved everything that you did. You said about that because it was true.
Yeah.
Because no, we shouldn't have the Bogey Beans or Liberty City, Sistrunk, or anything looking the way it is. But at the same time, we need to also be able to redevelop our own areas as well.
Let me tell you something. The Liberty City, in the next 5 years, you won't even know. It's changing. It's going to change because, and you just have to be real with things and realistic with things. If I sell 10 properties in Miami Gardens, Liberty City, what have you, 8 of them are going to Hispanics. What's happening is that,
Yes.
and it's nothing bad. Let me explain what's going on. Hialeah is too expensive right now.
Yeah.
Okay? Hispanics are moving out of Hialeah and they're saying, well, I can get 25% more house, 25% more yard for 25% cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And they're paying the price for whatever that particular house is. So I'm not mad at them because if a person of color comes to me, I'm gonna sell to them also.
Exactly.
And a white person comes to them, I'm gonna sell to them also. And if an Asian comes to them, I'm gonna sell to them also.
Exactly.
You know, I'm not gonna hold it back and say, no, I can't sell you. No, but they're coming because they just have to come that way.
Mm-hmm.
And thank God we're moving out to areas that we weren't before.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's
You know,
true.
Wow.
I live in an area that is, 20 years ago, it might have been 2 African Americans there.
Exactly.
And they were NFL players. Now it's flooded with people of color of all nationalities are there, and it's a great thing. My next door neighbor who just purchased just a property for $500,000, he's building a $3 million house right next to me, and he's from Italy. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the diversity.
Wow,
Yes.
it's beautiful. Wow, it's that time. Wow. I was like this right here looking at Fred.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Information.
The information, just being so modest to look at the house and this, that, and whatever. He doesn't need to be this modest. Let me tell y'all something. When I read that article several years ago, he raised some sin, but it was needed to be said. It needed to be said.
Somebody had to say it. I like the fact that you remain humble despite, what you've accomplished. All right, guys, so give us a call. We got about 5 more minutes on air. Give us a call at 1-888-599-9626. Give us a call and ask away. My name is Alicia Wright with K1 Realty. My social media handles is Instagram at realestateherfirst.
My name is Tamika Moses, broker owner of Robin Bird Realty, and I can be reached at 954-404-4646. My social media handles are Tamika Moses _ and Robin Bird Realty.
I'm going to go after Fred because I want to make sure Fred get his information in. Just say your name again, Fred, so that people can hear you.
Mclendon, Frederick W. Mclendon, Mclendon Investments, phone number 305-773-2286. You can catch me on Facebook to see what I do. It's under Frederick W. Mclendon, and you'll understand what I do. So I don't just not just real estate for me. I'm good. I can stop right now and I'm good. But I really believe in giving back. I think that's very, very powerful. I do have a single mothers initiative. I do have a homeless initiative, and I have an inner city school initiative. As a matter of fact, we are going to start a financial literacy at Carroll City Middle.
Yes, and I think I commented on your post. I said us at the SoFlo Real Estate Show would love to be participating in that.
Fred,
I'm
Fred.
excited. I'm so excited.
Wait, I just need 2 minutes from him. I'm not letting him go. I'm walking out the door with Fred. I got my aha moment. Thank you all for joining us. My name is Dr. Karen Lewis. I'm one of the hosts on Let's Talk SoFlo Real Estate Radio Show. You got to get this information. If you want to go back and get it, you can get it from our social media pages, but definitely get the information and no longer be scared. Make a difference, level up, and start from somewhere. Again, my number 954-248-9149. And if you're looking to buy or sell or invest, give one of us a call. Even if you're not interested right now, you just want to educate yourself and get more information, give us a call. With that being said, we won't talk to them anymore before Christmas.
No.
Okay, so let's say happy holidays on the count of 3, everybody. No.
Okay, please, if anyone out there has any probate issues, any foreclosure issues, any financial issues with your house, please call them. They'll get in contact with me, I can't save everybody, but I have saved at least 50% of the people who come to me with issues with their house, and they did not walk away with anything. They walked away with enough money to get themselves taken care of, and don't just lose that property because you're scared to say anything.
Wow.
There we go. There we go.
Okay,
There we
there you
go.
go. Okay, on the count of 3, everybody say happy holidays.
Happy.
What? No, 1, 2, 3. Happy holidays! Thank you, thank you. All right.